Welcome back to another episode with me here on my channel, Mr. Green T-Rex Studios. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you've decided to take a couple of minutes of your time to listen to me talk about creepy things and hopefully entertain you. So I suppose without further ado, let's get into episode 8 of D.A.R.C. Butchered Work. Enjoy.
Alright, fine. I think it's time I finally explain. I am Jeremy Jordan Fisher, Biology Director of D.A.R.C. I am an anomalous entity myself. I'm referred to as the Walrus Man. I'm a byproduct of Homicide Thompson. I'll be talking about my past in this recording. I feel it's the best to do so we can have more information about him on record. The only reason I've been withholding information is because of my deep traumatic past with him. Right. So, without further ado, case statement. Jeremy Jordan Fisher, Biology Director. Case regarding Homicide Thompson and subject's past. So, to put this bluntly, I've never been a social person. My life has never been easy. For the lack of what I know of it, at least. From the earliest years of my life, around 1992, if I recall correctly, when I first awoke, on a lab table, overstimulated, oversensoried, bleeding, breathing, hearing, feeling, everything. Emotions wildly coursing through my nerves, my mind switching from confusion to rage, to hysteria, horrors. For lack of a better word, Creator stood above me, blood dripping from his hands, a stained apron covering his hulking mass which he regarded a body. He put a hand over my face, gripped my grey flesh and pulled me up, setting me properly, dusted off my bloody body, clothing me with the rags he had by, stitched together. He then told me what I was, a beast, a monster. Something that humans lacked, something raw, something that predated evolution. In his eyes, he claimed to me that evolution was worthless with humans. They kept getting weaker and weaker. I must add, for the record, albeit he doesn't look it, HT is well over 140 years old. So I suppose now he'd be nearly 153. I don't know. Right, back to it. He said that his perfect little pet project was me. He said he wasn't even sure I was going to work. He said I wasn't even supposed to be alive. But he managed to perform a miracle. He managed to bring me to life. He told me that I was a corpse, dead. But somehow he managed to hold on so tightly
to my forsaken soul, my forsaken life, long enough to put it back into this hollow shell of walrus flesh and bone. Too much information, right? Correct. This overstimulated me again, finding out I just woke up from being a corpse, stitched and amalgamated into this, into this, into this, only for my creator to laugh in my face, say my worthless flesh should have been a failure. I should have been a pile of worthless muck. Failure after failure. Success that he expected to be failure. I'm sure you can see why I don't like talking about the subject of my birth, the subject of my personal health. You know what's the worst part? He didn't even stop me from leaving. He let me go. He knew I'd eventually fall apart. I'd eventually starve. I'd eventually die. He'd eventually find me, take my body back, butcher me, reuse me for a different project. He hasn't yet. He won't ever, I'm sure. In the 14 years of my life afterwards, I spent them in a fishing. Where was it? It was somewhere. I don't know. Check my file. I don't care anymore. Right. There's something about that place. Something, something odd. Something calming. Something people didn't seem to care about. The people didn't see me like a monster. It's like they didn't see me at all. I'll be honest, I don't even think they were blind. Must have hit my face well enough. I sold them fish. They paid me, let me live in a shack near the coastline. I'd get up early, cold, head brimming with nightmares, body shaking from the cold that blankets no warm clothes, nor the fire that I would light on the porch. Cold, freezing cold. I couldn't feel warmth. I couldn't feel. Getting off track. Right. I got up early, fished, brought it up to the market, dreadfully butchered it, cutting the heads off, filleting the meat, and selling. They smiled at me, and they praised me. Happy. They were happy I fished for them. More than any other fisherman
had ever. Many invited me to events. I refused. I stayed alone, recluse, isolated. Couldn't trust anyone after all. They could know him after all. They might. They might have. They wouldn't have. No one would. They knew what I was. They knew and didn't care. And I pushed them away. I recently got a case, a new entity, a prototype. I've dubbed it. It cries. It screams. It screams. It screams at me. It knows my face. It hates me for leaving. It was made from rage, from spite, made from horror, made from him just to tell me he knows I'm alive. He's coming for me. I don't know when. I don't know when. That scares. What? There isn't supposed to be a. Oh, wait. Aren't you the one they told me? D-010. And on the phone. Why are you calling me? Hello? I see. Well, uh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank God. Clearly he isn't hearing. Why bother? Yes, right. Recording it. File D-0078-2 JJF. No, he's coming. Oh my God. Thank you for listening. That was episode 8. I know the episodes have been getting a bit shorter recently, but that's because I've been recording them a little bit better, and as a result of that, I found out that in the editing process, I tend to do a lot of cuts. Speaking of cuts, I don't know, budget cuts? Ever play that game? I think it's a game. This intro and outro are going to be malevolent. Anyway, coming soon, episode 9 will arrive. I'm writing it tomorrow, as of today, where I'm posting this, which should be Saturday. Other than that, thank you for listening, and until next time, I hope you enjoy, and just in case, last message, I promise, like and subscribe. I won't be mad. I'll actually be happy.
Any questions, you can put them down in the comments. I'll answer to the best of my abilities. All right, then. Until next time, and remember, I don't know, something. Goodbye.